when you went to Coachella, did you camp?
It's very dusty. My sinuses were so shot. Every morning I had to like clean my nose, and it's like with saline, I was like just letting it drip out. Yeah, I had to.
I have a friend, I guess it's part of his nightly routine to flush his sinuses. The first time he did it, oh, so nasty. I was like, you didn't mute for that? And you're hearing like the water gargle through his, and then him gagging it. I was like,
waterboarding himself.
Basically.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
And he's like,
and then he did it. And then I tripped out because Lee. And then the next day he did it. And he was like, oh, I'm going to do a wash. Lee, do you want me to mute my mic? I was like, well, I don't know why you're asking. Please. Yes. Yeah. He was like, oh, well, I'm already in the bathroom, so I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I was like,
the fuck?
What the fuck? I don't know why people do things to me. I don't get it. I don't know why. I'm an angel. I don't get it. It's crazy. Look at me.
Angel of hell.
Angel.
Picture with his hand in the back. Guys, this is the new iPhone.
My fucking camera be like, hey, that shit bright. I don't think you're trying to capture that.
What is up with your camera? At least on Discord, it looks like
I was messing around with settings because I finally fixed the fucking viewfinder, the screen.
Okay.
So what's it called? Then I was just going in and messing around with ISO and aperture and all that bullshit.
Got you.
And I just forgot to put it back.
Tech stuff.
Yeah, but they're
sick.
I don't know why Discord makes it look a lot darker than on OBS.
Yeah, I was gonna say your lighting, but if it's fine, you know,
it's fine on the recording. Either way, I can go in and fix it.
Cool.
Whatever.
Cool.
Anyway.
Cool. We don't have to clap anymore, right? I don't.
No, that's the point of the time.
It has been forever, you guys. Welcome to the podcast. Okay, so I'm going to flame you for the first 5 minutes because that's welcome. It is what it is. This man made us change the day because he got all fucked up at Coachella. Welcome back to LA. Yeah. So he chooses out of all the days during the week, Sunday. What time?
God's day, dude.
12 p.m. Okay, sure. It's 11:40. Or like 11:30. No. 11:30. The message goes out. 11:40. The response is given. Making breakfast. It is now 1:22.
Yeah,
bro. He chose the time. He chose the day. He made breakfast.
He's also hungover.
I'm hungover. I'm so confused. That's why I was like, bro. I told Richard, I'm like, I gotta give him something of like just a Lee vibe. Like I have to get it out at least a little bit because that was crazy. This was crazy. But thank God we're doing it because I have had people saying why, like at least 2 people at this point have said, where are you guys this video? Why aren't you guys like uploading and stuff like that? So we need to be more on top of this just as a whole because it's one thing for like my one friend that mentioned it because he will watch us every now and then. His gripes, that's a different thing. That's like I don't know, he's weird. But the other
gripes.
friend, gripes. No, yeah, gripes. He has like
I was like he has beef with grapes?
Grapes
no, he has like opinions on the podcast, but it's not like it's nothing like, oh, you guys should do this. It's more
everybody
like
does.
He's more like, oh, I only know you, so I only want like if you're talking, I care. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. But okay, thank you for like clicking on the video, I guess. But the other one,
hey, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
he said, hey, talk more because I don't give a fuck about your other 2 friends. I want to hear you.
Yeah, I was like, that's interesting. I don't know how to react to that because he's a sweetheart. So like, him saying that, thanks, I was like, oh. But you click on the video? Yeah, so I was like, do you click on the videos though? And he was like, yeah, I'll like click on it and I'll like maybe watch a little bit, but then I'm like, that's good. I'm like, Okay.
engagement. I don't care.
Yeah, good enough. That's why I didn't like go out of my way to be like those are my friends. You can't be like that because like
he doesn't offend us.
Thanks for clicking on it. No, I mean if he was gonna be like, oh, I just don't click on it, period, because I just don't want to listen to like your homies talk. I'm like, that'd be kind of fucked up because that like that would just be supportive to me if you just clicked on it. But then the other one, the one that mentioned it yesterday, I was like, oh. Okay, have you watched this? I'm trying to think. We're not that close. And he knows that. For context, because it's you guys, it's interesting a little bit. When I first started hanging out with this friend group, he was like, it's kind of like that thing when you go into a friend group and they already have like an established, vibe dynamic. And this whole like, yes, dynamic. Exactly. They like obviously everybody clowns on each other, like that's just a normal thing with friend groups. You just clown on each other. That's it is what it is.
Sure.
Yeah. So he tried doing that to me, but like
making fun of you.
Yeah, it got to that point. It wasn't like a like, oh haha poke.
It was more banter.
No, it was like weirdly like specific, like hyper specific. And I was like, listen, I am not the 1 nor the 2 nor the 3, so you better watch that fucking tone. I don't know you like that. I've been here at most.
Wait, what did he say? I want to hear.
A week. I can't remember. I honest to God can't remember.
I wasn't that bad.
It was just so like.
It was like stupid, like unnecessary comments.
I don't know you whatsoever. Like, and we're not even close. Even to this day, I still don't think we're that close. Like, your vibe isn't my vibe, and I know that I'm not your vibe, but it's not to the point where we can't hang out like in the same space or anything. You don't say shit to me that is fucked up, and I don't say shit to you that's fucked. Well, it depends how soft you are, because you guys know. I mean, for example, I just gave Steve shit, so it's like if you think that that's offensive or whatever, or like that might rub you the wrong way, then okay, then maybe.
I think we've been worse.
No, I know, that's why. So I'm like, I don't think I've said anything to him that has been bad, but also me, I'm the kind of person. No, not to you, but like to this guy specifically. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, maybe he might have thought it was, so that's why his reaction was the way it was. But then when I was like, well, what the fuck? Then he was like weirdly like pointed, not offensive, but like aggressive. And I was like, oh no. No, you are like almost a solid foot like below me. There's no way. I'm not taking that. You're crazy. Sit down. sit down. Do not talk to me. That is crazy. You are wild to think you can chill or vibe like that with me. So he brought up
just that one guy in the group where people were like, shut up.
Kind of.
Oh my God.
So he was like, hey, so your videos haven't been popping up. I recommended. And I was like, oh, well, this is what's going on. This is the situation. So this is why I brought it up at the very top of it, so that we can tell you guys we are going to be better at it, because we were busy.
Yeah, of course.
Hold on. 2 weeks.
It's been a busy 2 weeks.
Okay, hold on. First of all,
with this family.
I mean, yeah, as far as podcast episodes go, yeah, we've been skipping like once a week right now. But again, just because schedules. We've still been uploading every fucking week. I mean, I guess if you don't want to fucking watch the gameplay video, I think they're fucking funny. I personally think they're my favorite videos we put up so far.
I think it's because
I always laugh at those.
I think it's because the last 2 videos, for those of you that don't know, Repo, it's a video game. I think it's not dead, but the hype and like the visibility for it is kind of like died down like a significant amount. So even I noticing, now you guys, the numbers aren't everything, but it's nice when we're able to look at something. Like every now and then I'll click on our channel and maybe I'll watch back one of the gaming videos. Like I loved the first Repo one. That one was hilarious. The second one, I'm like, I'm already at that point too with Repo where I'm like, oh, okay, it's every now and then I'll hop on it, but like a full YouTube video on it, I'm like, I'm okay. Especially knowing like where we're at in that video and what we're doing, and like I was just like, okay, I'm personally good. I'll still watch it and I'll leave it up because that's engagement. Speaking of which, like, comment, and subscribe because that helps us. Just mentioning that at the beginning before we get too deep into it. But yeah, so that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure that's why it hasn't popped up maybe on his recommended, because I haven't really been seeing a lot of repost shit anyways. The most repost stuff I see is on like TikTok, and it's from like a couple that have this weird bit. Every time I see the videos now, I just swipe. I watched like the first like 2 of theirs, and then it caused their shit to pop up more on my TL, and I was like, I'm good. I get it. She's goofy or whatever, and you guys do bits. I'm 31 years old. I'm not dealing with that shit. No,
can't do that shit anymore, dude.
I'm old. I'm okay. I'm not dealing with that. So podcast episode. Yay. Busy 2 weeks. Trip, Coachella. Richard,
life.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
He's living.
I'm literally the one that's always just like, bro, whenever you guys want, I don't care. I have time right now.
That's the guy. But so episode, here we are. I don't even know what to talk about. There's so much shit that's happened in the past 2 weeks.
Finally,
fuck Elon. Number one, thank God he's not going to be part of the government anymore. No, he's not. He's like, he's gotten to the point where his fucking company has a 71% drop compared to last year's quarterly. Thank fucking God.
It's like, what you fucking expect to
That's
happen?
what you deserve, you weird nerdy motherfucker. That's not even so nerdy. Lame. No, he's nerdy.
He's just a fucking dweeb.
Nerdy in the sense of like the most negative of nerd. Like it's not even like.
He's not even
nerdy,
a fun nerd?
like us or me specifically. Like it's nothing that it's sprinkle or saucy to the personality. It's just
different types of nerds, bro.
Ew, you fucking nerd.
He's corporate nerd.
Ew, that's the
I don't even think that. I think he's just nerd that got money and he just had a shitty personality. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
I don't think I don't know. So that's one thing. What else has happened?
All right, checklist. Fuck Elon.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what do we got? That's like that can be like glossed over on a checklist. Elon. I don't know. I mean, we
glossed over on a checklist. I don't mean like.
Well, that's why I'm like, what do we want to gloss over? Because I don't know. There's like, it's so easy to go through like things to chop them off, but that's up to you guys.
I don't know, bro. I'm like. In general, it's just I haven't been. Oh, you know what? The Pope died. I'm like, what the fuck has happened? I don't know.
Yep.
Like everything happens so fucking quick now, where I'm just like, I forget about it the next day.
And Trisha Paytas is pregnant again.
Who the fuck still keeps up with her? Do you keep up with her still?
I'm sorry.
Moses, her husband.
That's how married?
Yeah, she's married to Ethan Klein's wife's brother. So his brother-in-law. She's married to his brother-in-law. She met him when they had the Frenemies podcast.
Yeah, Ethan's a piece of shit.
Ethan Klein is
honestly, I can't tolerate him anymore.
For sure. Yeah, I can't. I think white. I don't even know. I can't. God, it's so hard to like dissect that downfall and that spiral.
I just think him as a person, like he used his I have like mental illness or whatever the fuck as an excuse for so much. Then now it's like, no, bro, like you're just kind of a piece of shit. Like you're a piece of shit human being.
He has
a mild form of Tourette's.
He has a mild form of Tourette's, and he has GERD, and he has GERD isn't a I know that one. Mental hindrance or whatever the word is.
It's like a throat thing,
it's
right?
a body thing. Yeah, that's why he makes sounds or whatever. But there's also, I think he's something else. I don't want to say he's like might be on the spectrum. I have no idea.
I think he said he's like on the spec.
Well, yeah. I think so, but I could. I'm not 100% on that one.
Yeah,
I know the only reason why I even think I know about it is because Hassan has like mentioned because he's on the spectrum. So like he's like from one person that's on it to another. It was still that vibe. Like that's no excuse to just be saying shit and doing the shit that he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go into the hyper details of what Ethan does, because it like circles around like the Gaza Hamas thing, and that's just so like.
I'm just gonna say he's a pussy.
Oh yeah, that's
he really is he's like a fucking an actual keyboard warrior is what he is.
I also don't really trying to think of like his crew. I just don't know how you kind of like
about that too.
That's so awkward. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to work with someone that is just that is such a big shit talker, or like such a keyboard warrior with like that much of a standing. But also, I don't know. It's just weird.
The thing with his crew is because they've been around for like forever, right?
Yeah,
It's been the same crew since they started.
Yeah, so it's like, because obviously everybody was on Ethan's side way long ago because of like the whole shit that he went through with the fucking lawsuits and bullshit on YouTube that he had to deal with. I forget what the details on that, but everybody liked him. And then I don't know, man, he just had like the biggest falling out. And it's like, for the crew members, I can't blame them that much. Like, this guy's providing him a job that I'm sure is a really good fucking paycheck. And it's just like,
maybe,
you know, on top of that, just a longtime friend, unless I think.
Yeah,
I don't know their dynamic, but
I think Will's a longtime friend.
If you guys were having a public crash out, I would like flame you and I would talk to you guys. But if you guys were just still spiraling like he is, I'm bowing out so fast, so hard.
Drop?
Oh yeah, I'm not sticking around with you guys if you guys are doing shit like that. That's so stupid. I think I've mentioned on here, I have expectations for my friends. You know, it's unhealthy or whatever. I see it as like just setting a standard for bullshit. And if you guys are gonna go to that level of bullshit, I mean, I'm out.
I agree to a sense. I agree to a sense, but at the same time, I'm like, money changes shit. And if the person that's crashing out is the one that is giving you all that money, I don't know, man. I feel like you get a little bit more tolerant.
If you if you guys are paying me, I don't know. I would be looking for another job. I think that's another thing. I feel like, I don't know. Are they that? I feel like his crew isn't blacklisted. I feel like Ethan Klein is like more blacklisted, if anything. Not that he actually is, but I would be looking for another job like while all this is going. Honestly, I don't know. Unless the money is like crazy good, but I can't imagine him like getting that much cash now because of all this shit that he's been saying and doing.
Think about it too,
his other income is his wife's income.
Teddy Fresh.
She has Teddy Fresh.
Fuck Teddy Fresh too.
Is Teddy Fresh doing that well still? I don't know.
I mean, they were still doing pretty good last I saw. Like, I still see a lot of people wearing their shit.
Yeah,
but
they're doing very well. But they've moved more onto like she's moved it more towards like the fashion side rather than like mainstream streetwear. It was where she started.
I see.
So a lot of it's a staplement clothing though.
I see. But yeah, so fuck Ethan Klein.
Yeah. Fucking weirdo. But thank you for bringing back content, Kyle.
Oh yeah, I
haven't
seen it. It's been sitting there. I've been trying to watch it.
I saw it, and as soon as I heard that intro, I was just like, I'm in fucking 2015 again, or whatever fucking year.
Watching Leafy's fucking video get cracked down.
Yeah. Oh my God, Leafy. Man, that boy does not have a chin.
Is he still on the internet? I thought he had a comeback, right?
Every now and then every now and then he'll pop up on Twitter, say some like real ridiculous shit, and it's always masked in just doing this just to prove that you guys are like super sensitive and I could rage bait you guys for interactions, blah 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 blah. Like,
he just does it for fun, apparently.
Paraphrasing it, TLDRing it, but that's usually like that's the overall like vibe, message, purpose is guys, haha, got you, pussies.
Actual weirdo.
Yeah, I think it's just weird behavior.
No chin, big wiener, dude.
No big wiener.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was about to say I had no idea. I didn't know that he was packing it.
Didn't like photos leak or some shit? Because that's something that fucking I remember iDubbbz touched base on.
No,
like pictures of him and his girlfriend at that time. I
remember hearing that there might have been some shit out there, but I didn't know like the specifics. I think around that time is when I started like just kind of getting over that kind of space of like, I was barely even in that space. The closest I got to it was watching like Leafy videos, but not even to the extent of like, this is my dude, I fucking stand by it. Like nothing like that. It was like, oh,
for Leafy?
Because you know, like everybody like stands by any of their YouTube videos or whatever. So he had the CS:GO knife surfing.
Yeah, I know that.
And I was like,
the subway surf videos.
the beginning of the TikTok brain rot, putting something in the background so people pay attention, that kind of shit. That was the foundation of that method.
You go in the comments and some of them actually are talking about whatever he talked about, and then the rest are just, hey bro, you suck or some shit. Why would you do that
knife? Let me buy that knife. But yeah, that was
But yeah, I never watched him. I was just watching like, what the fuck was I watching? No,
iDubbbz.
No,
Joji.
No, iDubbbz. I got into like way later, and even then, it was just mostly just the content cop stuff.
PewDiePie.
I was Markiplier and fucking.
I never watched the Markiplier video.
And all that.
I've seen a Markiplier video, but I just didn't get into the hype. I'm not.
I watched PewDiePie, but I never watched Markiplier or what's that other one? He has an accent, the Irish one.
Oh, Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I got into Jacksepticeye. I was thinking about it.
I didn't grow up with them. I only grew up with Pewds.
I watched Tobuscus.
Isn't he like
Minecraft videos? He is. I think he.
Kids.
I don't remember if it was like to that full extent where it's multiple. I remember him like wanting or like planning to meet up with a fan or something like that, and I think they were young. But I don't like him. I don't watch him anymore. I'm just trying to remember what the details of like all that happened. But yeah, I don't think he did anything, but the intention to meet up was there, and I think they didn't, or they did, or
a PDF file?
She like faked her age to like catch him or some shit like that. I can't remember like the exact details of it, but yeah, he was doing creepy shit for sure. So, or at least the intent.
Didn't most of like the
shit.
Minecraft content creators were like all creeps?
I think I saw somebody make that joke recently to a YouTuber in a comment that was like,
I think so, right?
Your content, you're like you're fucking creepy, like YouTube Minecraft creepy or some shit like that. I was like,
that's crazy.
Damn,
that's a crazy comment.
I don't know who I was watching and they made that comment, but damn, that was like, oh, accurate.
I never got into Minecraft like that, dude. Like I never watched channels.
I think I watched one person. And it was like very little. But then, yeah, I think he also got exposed for being a fucking, like, a Pedialyte bottle.
Hey, man.
Pedialyte bottles? That's a good one.
Anybody that I know? No, not anybody. I'm trying to think of people that I know that, like, actively play Minecraft like that. There's only one guy I know, and we don't really talk anymore. So I guess that's a sign. If you're talking to someone that, like, that has Minecraft in their repertoire of free time that they spend on, that might be a little concerning. Just
I was in a sauna. I was in the sauna. Speaking of that, I was in a sauna yesterday, and then
you saw
like
wieners.
No, God no, dude.
Did anybody try to cruise you?
No.
Is that a thing?
100%.
In the sauna rooms for sure. Like Steams up.
Commonplace.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And almost all gyms. I went to my friend's place, and when we were driving back, I was so curious because the guy that I'm not like the closest that I was talking about in the beginning, he works at a gym. So I was like checking out of curiosity. I'm like, what is the scene like here in Seattle? And there was one at like an LA Fitness, and I was like, does so and so work at an LA Fitness that's like couple streets down, maybe like in a shopping center? They're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's a cruising spot. So I told him, and he was like, oh yeah, sometimes we like, because I think he's part of the cleaning crew. He's like, sometimes we have to clean up.
It's just
I don't think he gave details because of the attention, attention or intention or purpose of me being there was for like my for all of us to hang out, chill and stuff, but for like my friend's kid's birthday. So I think she was around. So he was like, we just have to clean up stuff. I was like,
it's just
so I told him on behalf of the community, sorry about that. But
anyway, what'd you see in the sauna, dude?
Yeah,
it was just a guy. He was like,
two dudes kissing. Oh,
nah. There was just one guy. It's just guys. I peeked over at his phone. He was just watching a Minecraft video. That's why we were talking about it. I was like, people should be worried about him.
That's so weird.
I was like, he's watching Minecraft videos.
Why are you watching ew, that's so weird.
It's not that weird.
That That's bizarre.
It's weird, but not that.
The guy
weird,
looked like he was
bro.
like in his late 20s.
Yeah. I was just watching Minecraft.
That's weird. I think that's weird. I'm trying to think what do you do in a sauna, Steve? I don't even know if I want to listen to music because I can't imagine like the sweat on my earbuds, and I'm like, ugh.
It doesn't sweat like that. I listen to music, or I'll like look at like old
Porn.
people shit. I'll read emails.
Do you wear headphones, like headphones or earbuds? What do you wear when you listen to music? Oh, okay. I was gonna say that is so gross if you wear headphones into the sauna. That is nasty.
I would not. I remember when I bought my headphones before I lost them. When I would go into the steamer in the sauna, I would take them off, and then I would just like leave them in my bag.
I would be scared to take electronics in there. Wouldn't the steam fuck it up?
All that condensation.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
No.
My friend from when I was there in Washington, he hooked me up with with his old earbuds, his Apple AirPods, like their model above mine. So these ones actually work and actually connect and actually keep a charge. So I'm so happy. Like
mine
that's the thing.
And I think I'm giving up on Apple AirPods, bro.
I give up on Apple AirPods.
I've gone through like three pairs, and what's it called? I don't know what it is. Just the fucking speaker just dies or some shit.
That's crazy.
Where like you could barely hear it. I have it on full volume, and I'm like, am I fucking going deaf? Am I like? Is the tinnitus just that bad?
You need to stop blasting your music.
No, that's not why. That's not why. Because when I get a new pair, I always have it to like half. But what's it called?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. And anyway, I give it to other people.
I do. Shut up.
I'm dead ass. I hate people talking for me. I genuinely hate that. What's it called? So I gave it to like a friend at work, and I'm like, can you just fucking see if I'm going deaf or am I stupid? Like, just put it on. He's like, dude, I can barely hear it. And I was like, okay, good. I'm like, so I'm just as soon as this pair officially dies, I'm getting something else.
Honestly, dude, the biggest switch, if you still want to keep within like the realm of like just having that connectivity with your iPhone and stuff, just do Beats.
Yeah,
well, because they own Apple. Apple owns them, so it still has all the connectivity, all the like connections, everything, like all the like functions, widgets that it has.
I just hate how they look, bro.
The new ones are nice. I like the new ones. The new ones I think wrap under like above like that. They're kind of like hooked under, so they're cool. They kind of look. You know what they look like? They look like the fucking level reader from Dragon Ball Z, like the earpiece.
Okay, I just don't want something that looks like I'm wearing fucking hearing aids. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm like those just like,
the over the ear ones.
Something, whatever the fuck those are. They're so bulky and unnecessary.
Trying to think what the names are of like those kind of earbuds that are like
hook on. Ones?
No, they're like MDRs or MIDs or some shit like that.
Oh, IEMs.
IEMs. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I have a pair.
Yeah. Oh, you do have a pair, right? Yeah.
Oh my god, you have them in a case.
I thought you were gonna use them to game.
No.
Are you using them for music?
I use them when I really don't want to wear headphones anymore.
So you don't really use them that much.
So I don't use them as much. Yeah. But also because the pair that I got, the quality's good, but it's nowhere near the quality of my headphones.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd rather have the headphones for most things.
Yeah.
But like a really good pair, that's just like $700, dude. I'm not about to spend $700 on a pair.
You could get the moon drops for $300 or $400.
Trying to think if I would wear. Don't they have like, I don't know. I feel like the issue with headphones to me is this whole like just squish vibe. This whole headband. It
also gives you the fucking the headphone mark. The dent.
Yeah. Like, so I'm trying to think. Tyler one. I'm trying to.
That's a legendary dent.
I'm trying to think. They're like, would you guys wear headphones? And I'm wondering if they already exist. Headphones that are just the headphone part, and somehow they stay where you want them to stay without the headband.
They make those
just to your most. Really, that's what I'm wondering.
I swear they have. You know what?
Just the fucking the earpiece like that.
Yeah, it's just the earpiece like this.
I'm thinking of, you know how like back in the days, the headphones that were just circles or whatever.
Yes.
Like, like super old school. They had some that were like that, and then just the ear clip.
Hook.
Yeah.
I remember
What's
those.
it called? I remember that one specifically because that one was made so for like people who had like big hair like that and didn't want to fuck up their hair because you put on the headphones and it just squishes down. Yeah.
What happened to creative ingenuity like that? We're streamlining too many things.
No one's, you know what it is? No one's asking for it. That's why nobody. Wireless. And then we get wireless headphones like AirPods, and it's just like, well, then just wear those.
Not good enough. This quality, this full ear encompassing, it doesn't match to the earbuds. It doesn't match. It doesn't match. Unless I guess you're using IEMs, because I have a couple of friends who prefer their IEMs to their headphones like a lot. Uses his all the time. They do.
Yeah, Audio Technica has a pair apparently.
Audio Technica is nice ones.
Audio Technica is a great brand.
Yeah, it's a great audio brand, but they're expensive. I think they're like $800.
No, this one's 14.
$14,
but they're like the old school ones.
No,
$14.
Oh, God. I was like, wait, you said 14. I was like, oh, those are expensive. No, this ain't that bad. It's 14.
$14. I can't imagine that quality being good. Honestly, I feel like
they're just like the old school headphones. That's it.
No. I need something that's close to this without this.
Just get the IEMs, bro. That's literally
too much money.
And you're fucked.
You know,
hey,
sometimes you have to give up.
Nope.
Sometimes you just throw in the towel, or you go into engineering and make your own.
You know what? That's make money. That's the career path I should go into. Engineering.
I was thinking about this the other day. You remember how you were going on your rant about Marvel Rivals, about the skins or whatever? And I was thinking, about
those rants.
Right. I was thinking about it, and I was like, he's right, but also maybe it's because most developers are straight men, which I mean, that's just like the world in general. Cater. And so they're obviously going to cater to what they know, as in like what they think is sexy. So I'm like, I think the main thing that Lee should be pushing for is more gay, LGBT, whatever, to go into more STEM fields or whatever.
We need more queer people in STEM.
Yeah.
Go into development. Make shit for you guys, because realistically, nobody knows you guys better than you guys.
Honestly, that is, I think,
for your kind.
Even for just women's skins in like the game space, because gay people, queer people, we don't mind like sexy skins on women either way. It's just when it's not even, when there's a big cast and there's not equal sexiness on both sides of the fucking playing field, that's when it's like, guys, you can fix this. And then the argument being made from people is, well, you guys got this emo Venom shaking his ginormous butt cheek, so you should be happy. Like,
I mean, first of all, I wasn't even meant to be sexualized like that.
You got like 5 to 6 bitches with G-strings riding up their hoo-has and fucking lips showing on the sides. Are you kidding me?
As they should.
You think that I should be okay with some black, orange, oozy, whatever color skin you have on him? Him just shaking his cheeks? That's not good enough. That's never good enough. Hell no. That's
my point. Never good enough. My whole point is, they're gonna make what they know is sexy, or at least what they see as sexy. Get more females, girls, fucking people who find men attractive, and get them in there so that they know what to actually make.
I think that's the thing, though, is that even as straight people, yes, we could, like, queer people or people that are attracted to men have obviously like a better idea of, even like, a man doesn't have to just have his dick out or just cheeks out or whatever just for it to be sexy. There's ways to kind of like it's kind of like how these characters are being designed in the game. They're not fully naked, but the way that they're designed with their outfits, like showing this and not showing too much of that, but showing just enough of this, causes that reaction of, ooh, sexy.
You mean sex appeal?
Yeah, basically. So I think it's possible for a straight person to make something that does have sex appeal, but I do feel you with that. people that are attracted to
I think-
men should be in those offices so that we get a little
I think
bit
they can.
more.
They just choose not to.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy, and it's a little racial, but I don't think that the Chinese developers are looking for, Bucky to be in a thong, unfortunately, or Wolverine to be in a
Looking for
loincloth,
big
even
team
though
golf
So then,
clubs.
it's accurate or canon.
That was my other thing of like, yes, that the male developers can do it, or whoever's in there already can do it. But like you said, like,
They just don't want to.
well, no, we don't know. And if they do it, they're gonna do it bad. Like, I remember us, like we were
Oh my
saying,
god,
like,
the
oh,
Captain
dude,
America skin is terrible.
Like,
in the new
exactly.
Oh
one.
yeah, I heard.
but to us,
So
like,
bad.
and I've heard this from girls and everybody in general. It's like guys that men find are attractive or whatever, that are saying like, oh, that's a handsome guy or whatever. Or
Ryan
think is the
Gosling.
iron, or think is like
Michael B. Jordan.
the top, right? To us, it's because like they show these features that we think women
Yes.
like. Clearly,
Right.
we're wrong, right? So it's
They don't
like,
like
then
big,
get people who
muscular
know
dudes.
what they want.
I think it's the fine tuning, because there's like, so one of the skins, and it was this whole thing. So a character came out. I think we talked about it. It's Emma Frost. Her titties are out basically.
Oh, yeah.
She's all sexy. So I was on Twitter and I was looking at people like, I don't like her skin. I think she should have been a more original to like her original look. Still sexy, but like just better. So that I made a comment that was like, oh, just put equal sexiness in the game, and people were like tripping out about it or whatever. But there's this skin in the game that is for Iron Fist. I say the name specifically because he's in a Netflix show and all this stuff. So yeah, so it's just full bare chest for the most part, and like a little thoughty, little slutty, little crop top jacket or whatever. And there is like a little bit of nipple peck peeking out. And I was like, cool, you got that part right, because that's a little sexy. That's a little like, ooh, you can see it, but you have to go every way to see it. He's got like the little snatched waist, cute. But then you go down on the pants, and it's just normal pants, bell bottom pants, and it's like, you guys could have put shorts on this man, and it would have been perfect. That would have been 1 to 5. We need 4
but
more.
I don't think they were looking at it like that.
I was gonna say, but
But
again, like at least to me, I was like, oh yeah, because like girls are gonna be looking at this, like that's what
Right.
they care about.
Right.
But obviously, we don't know how much they care about the
Exactly.
fucking bottom.
The other parts, exactly. So that's the thing, is that
Like, what do you mean his shoes are ugly?
when it comes down to like the female characters, it's so easy to like
Yeah, of
find,
course.
pick and choose, or however you're gonna make those characters, because there's just so many people in the office that are like, yes,
Gooners.
yes, yes. And when it comes to everything else, I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Richard though. More queers in STEM. And Richard got a cat. I forgot. Oh, the baby. What's the baby's name? Did you already
Ozzy.
tell us? Ozzy. Oh, the
I didn't know if
baby.
they-
So let's just stay still.
He just woke up, so he's really energetic.
Oh no, Ozzy. Have you introduced the cats already?
They don't like him.
Yeah. Oh, they
I
don't.
figured
Well,
no.
they would. I'm pretty sure they get used to it. I feel like kittens. They
Did you
take
try to
like
introduce him to Misa?
a while
Yeah,
to like.
Miso just smelled him, and he's just like, all right, do whatever.
Yes.
Like, all right, well, I guess I'll stay outside.
I
So cute.
Ow! But
Yeah, those nails are
I already cut him.
daggers. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
those are
but they
daggers
grow
at that
fast.
age. Hell yeah, dude. Those motherfuckers are like, how scorpions, they say babies are more poisonous than the adults. Cats. Those nails are sharp as shit when they're kittens.
There he goes.
Aw.
Time to Papa, time to eat. So cute.
All right.
Oh.
But yeah, he jumped on me right now because that's the only reason I showed up.
Oh, to baby.
Uh-huh.
Kitty. Put more men bulging ass in video games. Yes.
I was like, look,
What?
now that we're sharing.
So loud. So much bag.
Yeah. It's Thor.
Oh,
I got him back. I got him back while I was out.
Dude,
Yeah.
my ass was like, are you gonna show us a rollie or something? Because it was in a box. And
I
you're
was gonna
pulling
make
it
a joke.
out.
I was like, did you get a fucking rose toy?
Dude, I was so
I was gonna
prepared for
make
it
the
to
joke.
just be
Yeah,
I
an
feel
item.
bad.
See?
Oh,
Oh,
hey, Pa, how cute.
Yeah, it's a little paw and they engraved it.
Oh, it's in wood. That's sick.
Cute.
Yeah. and then they gave me like a paper version of it. So if I want to like get it tatted, they can like stencil it out. Yeah,
that's cute. Did you get that done through like a service or how did?
So when he passed, they came to pick him up, and then it came with the package of like everything of like I'd get him within 2 to 3 weeks.
I was gonna ask.
It's very bittersweet. Sorry, Coachella. It was very bittersweet because I was packing for Coachella, and then he got here, and I was like, okay, I had to make time for this. Like the night of, like the night prior, yeah. So I was like, I sat there and cried. Like I cried my ass off, and then I was like, I have to finish packing.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, so several questions. Trying to think which one to hit. We'll go with the Thor one first. So with that, was that through like a vet office? Did you call like a specific service to pick up him or like what? How did that? What's that?
It's a cremation office.
It's basically like a whole like
it's like a morgue
thing.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. So they come and like
I wonder, is it pet specific or was it also human one? But they also do like pet services. I wonder.
They do pet services.
I wonder.
So it's one of those like what's it called? It's a it's a cremation area, but they do pet services. But
okay, got it.
They do private pet service, so he gets cremated on his own. It's not mixed in with a bunch of other dogs.
Right, I got you.
Fucked.
Yeah, no, I was just curious because
a little bit of fetal life.
I used to, for those that don't know, I used to work at a mortuary. So I was like, I wonder if I could get a job, and if I would want to get a job at like a place that does pet services. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
I would more than likely work at a cremation spot for humans than for pet.
Working at a mortuary and seeing humans was jarring enough when they were younger on the age scale. That was the part that would fuck me up. But when they're older, I remember leaving and like, cause they fucked up my hours and all this crazy shit. It's really screwed me over hard. So I quit. And they're like, oh, you're going to at least put in your 2 weeks. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. You guys really fucked me over. You're lucky I even came in today and even like approached you for a conversation about it. I'm not, but yeah, no, I'm not. I'm out. So deal with it. When I was leaving, I was saying bye to people that were still there in like the office that's above my office. And one of the guys, he was with a cadaver and it was open and he was like, oh, come in. Like come into the prep room, like the whole where they do the autopsy. And I was like, I ain't doing that. Everything. I have been avoiding this room without like not wanting to go into it the entire time I've been here. I'm not about to go over there and just see an open rib cage with organs out on like side tables. I'm so good. You got to come out here. I'm not doing that.
I don't even think that's legal, dude. As far as I know, you have to have a license to go in there.
Yep.
It's like HIPAA shit.
Bro, you motherfuckers are lucky I don't have a lawyer on call. I swear to God, I would have sued the shit out of GameStop. I would have sued the shit out of this place. Oh, you motherfuckers are lucky I don't got money like that or the fucking mental capacity for shit like that. I should have done it. I'd be rolling in something. I would be not here. God, I swear to God. Yeah, so they constantly had people coming in and out of that motherfucker left and right, and it was crazy. So they were like, oh yeah, just come in. I'm like, no. Hey, no. I'm quitting. So
all right. I saw
you should know that.
I saw a video of this mortician, I guess. And he's just like, and you know, I forget, I think it's Wired, where they just answer a bunch of questions from like Twitter or whatever the fuck.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, he answered one and he's like, so how did you even get started or whatever? And he's basically said that he was interning at a mortuary. And he was just like, you know, in charge of paperwork or whatever the fuck, right?
Right.
But then he's like, the whole point is that he wanted to become the person preparing the body. So they took him. So they finally took him in, which, like I'm saying, he's technically not allowed to do because you have to have a license or whatever.
Yeah, first. You have to be licensed for it.
But they let him in anyway. And it was basically, I think he was like 16, 17 at the time. And the body was of a 16-year-old girl. Like, I think got into a bad car accident or whatever. Oof. And I was just like, bro, how did you not quit right then and there? And I was like, he basically went on this whole rant about how it's like his spiritual thing. Like he finds it like, oh, I'm providing a service for these families or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, You're a lot better than me.
Yeah, that is 100% how I did it. I think when I saw I'm trying to think of what the office people called it, and they gave people heads ups too. I think they called them little angels or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's what they call them.
Trigger warning for anyone that, because this is a little rough.
Heavy.
Yeah. When babies come in, when toddlers or infants or whatever, my coworker told me, he gave me a heads up, and I was like, oh, okay, got it. Not going. But I was in the media department, when we would finish a package or whatever, we would do DVDs and like just do a slideshow or whatever. Sometimes the readers or the CDs, like the computers wouldn't do it right. So you had to check, you had to at least go upstairs and put it through like something to check it. And the only thing that was like super close to us was upstairs, where they like had the bodies basically prepared or whatever. So I remember walking up there, and then just boom, there was the little angel, and I was like, oh fuck.
It really makes you like, I think a place like that really makes you think, like, you forget like anybody can die at any age.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I think because of that job, that's why I'm just so like, I could die. Jaded? I don't know. Fuck it. Like, whatever. Especially on like in airplanes and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, if I go down, so be it. I don't give a shit.
Well, they
fuck it.
Find you.
I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. But when I completely forgot about it, and I was just like looking at my disc or whatever. I was looking at paperwork, and then I was walking by and I saw it. I was like, oh fuck. So then I tested the video. Everything was fine. Was collecting my shit. Walked back, and I went into the office, and nothing had really hit. And I even thought to myself like, oh, okay, that was a little jarring, but not too bad. And then I was sitting there, and I got this weird like just motion, or like not emotion. I wasn't crying. I wasn't like super upset, but I had to stand up. I had to walk around. I had to breathe.
It's weird, yeah.
It was just like a lot. That was like a real like eye opener, because it's one thing to kind of see like people that are kind of like your age, a little younger. Like it's a little jarring, but it's kind of like, yeah, shit like that. You know, it happens. But when it was a little angel, I was like, oh, that's okay. I don't know. Yeah, I could prep bodies like that. That's a little too much. So yeah. So that was one thing. So that was part of the first question. The second question I was going to ask was, when you went to Coachella, did you camp?
Yes.
How did you camp? And was it as bad as car camp?
No, not at all.
I was going to say, because people were, you see the videos and everything. Everybody was like, yeah, it was 100 and something degrees that weekend. It was awful for a lot of people.
So weekend one was like, I think the highest it peaked was like 108, 110. Weekend two, the highest, weekend two when I went, the highest was like 90, 92.
That's still gross in a tent.
It wasn't, but that's the thing. It wasn't in a tent.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, because I know there were some people that were like intense, and there were like some people in the cars. So that's why I'm like, ugh, no,
it does get really cold that night. I mean, it's the desert, so it gets really cold that night.
I can do it.
But throughout the day, it was like 80. It was cloudy. It's very dusty. 100%. It's so dusty, dude. Like,
it's the desert.
My sinuses are so shot. But no sinus infection, nothing. So we were good. I was like, every morning I had to like clean my nose, and it's like with saline, I was like just letting it drip out. Yeah, I had to.
I have a friend in like the Seattle friend group, and he comes in and we play like Frag Punk. It's a game. For those of you that don't know. And he'll like hop on, but before he like plays, I guess because we'll play the game and then he hops off and he goes to bed. Maybe we'll play like 3 or 4 games. So I guess it's part of his nightly routine to flush his sinuses with a saline wash.
Yeah.
The first time he did it, oh, so nasty. I was like, you didn't mute for that? And you're hearing like the water gargle through his, and then him gagging it. I was like,
waterboarding himself.
Basically.
I was like, oh, David,
that's crazy though.
What are you doing? Can you stop? Can you not? It's so gross. It's so gross hearing it in your ear. Guys, it's one thing to be like in like the same space as someone that's doing something like that, like whether it be eating or chewing or drinking water or doing like a saline wash, it's another thing for it to just be directly in your ear.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything about it because you didn't know it was going to happen.
It's like,
and then he did it. And then I tripped out because Lee. And then the next day he did it. And he was like, oh, I'm going to do a wash. Lee, do you want me to meet with Mike? I was like, well, I don't know why you're asking.
Please.
Yes. Yeah. He was like, oh, well, I'm already in the bathroom, so I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I was like,
the fuck?
what the fuck? I don't know why people do things to me. I don't get it. I don't know why. I'm an angel. I don't get it. It's crazy. Look at me.
Angel of hell. Ew.
Angel.
Angel.
So I camped with like 90% gays.
Oh, sick.
So they're all very like fun, friendly, loving people. I had already known one of them and it was like all their friends and stuff like that. So they're all super friendly. We camped in a total of like 11 cars. So we stacked. So the way it works is it's a certain slot space and it's like a rectangle. Right. And then what we did is we parked cars inward like that. So it was like just a lot like that. So we had the entire like middle piece for all of us to just hang out and like
that's cool.
Cook, drink.
Did you hear about another thing we could talk about? Did you guys hear about the car drama with Coachella or whatever? Like
what car drama?
So Steve can attest to it. There's this thing where when you're going and you're camping in Coachella, they people color or design or do shit on their cars, and people are checking in the cars, and you can possibly win artist pass or even VIP for life if people are like, cool, here's your
it's called it's just called Coachella, like that's what they call
basically
it.
So apparently, bitch, sorry, don't mean to call you a bitch, but girl, you are dumb as fuck. That is
the one
crazy.
Who was crying?
She, for those of you that don't know, yes,
and then they call her fighting. Like,
wait, no, I didn't. So she went ahead and with her friends, she went ahead and like did her car up, she drew on it, whatever, to get it prepared for this Coachella thing, or just to camp and obviously try to win VIP passes. So apparently, it's her with a group of friends like Steve, you basically caravan. So it was her car, I think another car, and then like the friend's car. So apparently, I'm gonna call these bitches her friends that are bitches. These bitches didn't know how to drive an SUV of that size of the friend that had to call, like, just couldn't go. So, but they needed her car for
their stuff.
I get whatever. Yeah. Like they just needed it for the space. So they still took that car on top of the other car. And then the girl's car that she herself went ahead and like did all the design and artwork and all that stuff. So because nobody knew how to drive it, she had to drive that car while her friends drove her car.
Well, hold on. Keep in mind though. So in order for you to win, it has to be a full car of 4 people.
Everybody went into that car, and she was by herself in her friend's car. My brain is like, bitch, I would, man. Catch me letting any one of you catch me having any of you guys telling me to drive your car and you guys drive my car in the first place. That is crazy. I don't even do that shit. I don't even do that shit in the city or going somewhere normally. I'm such like a weird anal person of like insurance, what ifs. I'd rather be in my car. Care. It's my car, like all that shit.
Drive my car.
I get it. Like I've let Jasmine drive my car like a couple times, but that's somebody I've known for like no, the older one. Miata? Yeah. So that's why I'm like, if I'm gonna let you do it, it's because I have to or some shit.
I always tell people like, you drive my car. If you're gonna crash, blow that shit up, but leave.
Don't be there.
Yeah, don't be there. I have full coverage.
But so she's driving this car. her friends go in. Her friends got VIP passes for life, basically.
Yeah, they get upgraded. No,
They
not for
got-
life. They just.
I think it is for life. Like I think you get like you have the opportunity to buy these VIP passes for life. You have access to them, but at that moment you get your passes upgraded to like the VIP or artist pass or whatever.
So,
but I think you still have the opportunity, like from then on, to purchase said type of ticket. From what I saw or from what I heard from a podcast that covered it even more. I could be wrong, but I'm going off of like what that podcast said. So,
but I think it changes. It changes a lot, or you get the chance to, because what's it called? My girl's brother won last year VIP passes, so they won that, and then he got him, his wife, and then their friends in the car. They all got a VIP pass. But it's just for that weekend.
Okay.
But it could switch. I know there are artist pass and stuff like that and things like that.
Yeah. So that happened. So I was like, ooh. But I didn't see the pictures. I'm pretty like there are pictures of her car, and apparently I don't know
it's
what
like
the
whatever, dude.
Yeah, the car did not look good. I don't know what the criteria is for like.
You just have to. It's just luck. Honestly, it's a lottery ticket.
We could have done better.
Yeah,
that's why I saw that and I was like, we could have done so much better. That's crazy.
Rich, it looked like when it looked just as good as when we wrote your niece's fucking cash out. Yeah,
Her
for
Venmo?
Vegas. Her Venmo. It looked like that with a couple little suns and like some colorfulness. It was nothing crazy. But she crashes out, so people start like, she's putting the video and she's crying in the car, right? She explains it. Everyone in the comments
make fun of her.
Yeah.
Her friends are like making skits or like whatever, like responding to this video, laughing at her, memeing her. I was like, ooh, girl, those are friends. Those are enemies. Those aren't
your friends.
Villains. But so apparently
haters.
She is not like a likable person. Apparently that's why her friends were like, boo-hoo bitch, because she kind of sucks apparently. Either way still
sucks. Yeah,
so fucked up.
They could have easily been like, hey, the car behind us is with us, and this is what everyone in the comments was saying. Like, if you would have mentioned that, they would have been like, oh cool, we'll go ahead and give that person the wristband too, because they're part of your group. It's just you don't fit in the car, you know. It's like, it is what it is. But they apparently, the friends didn't even say shit. So there's another video. There's another video where someone, I guess, spots her. They're like, they're like the girl crying in her car for Coachella. They're like, that's what it's called. It's called Coachella. They're like, the girl, they saw her like in the venue and she was like fucking going ballistic, yelling at somebody about the wristband. So they don't know if it was a worker or it was somebody, but they're like, oh, she's a piece of shit. Like, you're crying, hoping that people are doing this, and you just got caught being a fucking scumbag because your friends got VIP.
Valid crash out to me. But that's also me. That
to an employee?
An employee.
That's why people weren't sure if it was an employee or it was a friend, because nobody knew it was a guy.
If it's to a friend, valid crash out. To an employee, depends on how that interaction went. I don't think I would lose my shit over like a worker. I lose my shit over management, but I wouldn't lose my shit over a worker.
Here's the shitty part. So they win it, right? You would think it's like, let's say it happened to us. One of us ends up getting locked out.
That'd be crazy.
I wouldn't go into the VIP area. Like the most I would, to be honest, the most I would use the VIP wristband is like, hey, I'm sorry, I have to use the bathroom and I got lucky to get the nice bathroom, so I'm going to go use that.
I would use it for the amenities and for those one shows or those one artists that I'm like, bro, I have to see this person in a comfortable space.
Valid, right? I get that. I'd be like, cool. No, these hosts straight out were like, peace, we're going to do VIP only. Womp womp. They were in the VIP section. They were in the VIP section for everything, like where you buy the drinks, where you watch the shows, where you do this. They left her. She basically camped with them, but she just did Coachella by herself.
Man, you guys, if you ever do shit like that to me, don't be near me. I have no self-control. I have no self-control. When if it gets to that point, I can guarantee there's no self-control. I know that's unhealthy and that's not like cool, but man.
If you did that to me, I'd walk back to the campsite. I'd open your car, open the top hood, and I'd rub your spark plugs together, and then I put them back.
Dude, that's too much.
So when you turn the car on, it doesn't go; it just dies forever.
Dude, that shit, man.
Honestly, I'd leave.
Just trip out.
I would too. Fuck that.
Either that or fuck it. I'm there already. I spent the money. Do the festival myself, but I leave before you guys.
Yeah.
And I leave in my car.
I take my car.
I just pop your tires.
I take my fucking car and I make you bitches learn how to drive a fucking SUV or whatever. Yep. Whatever the issue was with that car. If it was manual, grind those gears to the point where you have to pay back this bitch.
Yep.
God knows, and the universe knows not to put me in a situation like that because the universe knows that'd be it for my life. There's no way. There's no way I would handle that well. No shot.
Is it a he or she? Oh, it's Ozzy. What's
He's a kitten. He gotta eat. They eat. They sleep.
He just
play. Ate. Yeah, he gotta eat more. Also, well, I guess kittens do.
Fat cats. It's funny.
Are you gonna buy him that like really like fancy potty? So like it cleans and air and aromas it out so it doesn't smell like cat litter.
$400, bro.
They are expensive, but my friends in Seattle, they have 3 cats and they have that, and it's
an investment.
It's one cat,
investment, bro.
I'm not getting more.
It works. Pee smells, but it's big. They're huge. They're really huge. The small ones are more expensive, which is kind of crazy.
It's one cat. What, like right now, I basically clean up because he's small, obviously. Mm-hmm. I don't have to clean up every day, but I do it every other. And I'm just like, once he gets to the point where he's shitting logs, then I'm cleaning it up every fucking day. That I don't care. That's fine.
Is he? He's too young, I think. You haven't gone and fixed or anything like that, right?
No, he's 6 weeks.
Are you going to?
6-7 weeks? Yes.
Good.
Have you introduced him to your nephew's cat?
Dude,
yeah, that's what I was telling him earlier. They don't like him.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the dogs.
No, they don't like them because they're not. Oh yeah, I know.
I was gonna say cat piss is one thing. Cat spray, whole other fucking nightmare.
I heard about that.
Yeah, hell no, dude. Get that shit taken care of when you can. That's crazy.
Tell me like, shh.
Bro, he comes and then he just climbs my leg now, and his fucking nails dig into my skin.
Oh, he's so cute. Has he chewed through any wires yet?
He's chewing, but he hasn't chewed through.
Thank God.
All right.
I think that's why Buddy isn't like. I think that's why Buddy isn't so like. What's the word? Like lap cat, I guess, because when he was young, like I said, we had cats before that would like chew through shit. So my brother and I were like, you are not allowed in our rooms unless it's on the bed with us in that space. So we could be like, no. Mm-hmm. So restrictive. Helicopter parents to like the 10th power. It's crazy.
Helicopter. All right. Get us out of here.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode. We're entering the last portion where we recommend shit that has been rotting our brains. Steve.
Okay.
Your turn.
Final remarks. Shit, buy that ticket, dude. Wherever the fuck it is, just do it. Have fun. It's exhausting. It's expensive. It's not worth it sometimes, but when you get it, you do it. Whatever it is, we're all the time to like. We've done things by ourselves, for ourselves, with group settings, and it's just at the end of the day, it's just fun. It's a fun time to do whatever you need to do. Yeah. It's like I get it. Growing up, we have bills, we have expenses, we have things we need to take care of. But
you
every
can
once
die
in a while,
tomorrow, bitch.
That and end up
deported tomorrow.
If your skin got a little caramel to it, you better watch your back just in case. Look both ways.
You're gonna take a free flight to your home country.
Mm-hmm. Small thing. Apparently, 60% of people that went to Coachella financed their tickets. Apparently, 70%.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then it was funny because I guess to correlate with that, there was this new study that came out that said over 60 or 70% of people around our age group don't have at least $1,000 in their accounts in case of emergencies. And it's funny because it's like, and then that's like percentage is also financing their tickets to Coachella. And the article is people are using the excuse of you only live once. Honestly,
we do.
You know what
dude, if I have an emergency, $1,000 ain't gonna do shit.
I read a comment that like it's a flex in our economy. It's a flex to have at least $5,000 in your savings. Yeah, I'm like that is so sad,
bro.
It's a flex to say you have savings. Fucking hell, bro. What's it called? I saw something about it that was talking about like how our generation is like basically to the point where money is like so it's hard to get it right and to save it because of the state of the economy or whatever. That we're just so much more of the sense of like you're saying, like fuck it, we might die tomorrow or whatever the fuck, or who cares at this point. So we'll indulge in our like little like at least in my case, a $5 coffee or a fucking what's it called? A ticket to a concert.
Because it gives us that little boost of keep living.
Because, yes, exactly. It's like
we dip into the serotonin of everything.
The serotonin, that dopamine.
Because
that
realistically, we wouldn't be able to do anything otherwise, and it's just like it is. That's just the state of the world right now.
We maybe can't afford a broken leg or an arm, but we can afford paying $20 for a ticket that we financed a month or some shit like that. We could do that.
you can finance your hospital bills too. Don't worry.
You can finance your food on your Uber orders. You can finance
that, and I was like, bro,
I was like, yo, if you're financing your meal, you shouldn't be ordering.
No, you shouldn't be doing Uber Eats.
If you want to buy food, get your fat ass and go walk for it.
Yeah, just go for a little quick walk. Eat your food there. It's fine. Don't do that.
Financing
don't eat crazy. Out, but you could save money. You can do it on the cheaper side.
Get that Wingstop. Just
not on a payment plan.
Just don't deliver it. Just go for the walk. You'll
thank your body later.
Something like that. Your wallet will say thank you ish.
Drive, bro. Fuck walk.
Drive, bro.
Well, some people can't even afford cars.
True.
Hey, bro. Get a bike. Finance a bike.
No, get a knife and adopt the ideology of public transportation, and at least you have the knife for some type of protection.
Oh, I was like,
I thought you were going to say
robbing
people. Robbing people.
Get a
steal
knife,
a car.
Steal a car.
Jimmy a car.
Steal from the rich. Give to the poor.
No, give to yourself.
Robin Hood.
Look out for yourself first.
Yeah, fuck others. Look out for yourself.
Anyways,
anything is possible. That's it. And then song's called Mr. Lucky Number 3 by Mac.
Combo number 5?
Combo number 5.
My Lucky Number 3.
Oh, My Lucky. I thought you said Mr. Lucky.
No. Mambo number 5. By Matt, what is it? Kirk something. Yeah, it's a song.
Cool. I've been using YouTube Music primarily now.
Because you stopped paying your Spotify.
Yeah, it's great. All the songs are on here, thankfully, and some of them that aren't uploaded to Spotify are on YouTube because people are like, YouTube reviews, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, awesome, perfect for me.
Thanksgiving 2007, 2006. Something in the movie.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, but that's it.
Cool.
And then watch Sinners. I just saw it last night. That's why I woke up so late.
I heard it's good.
I heard it's free.
Haley Steinfeld spits in fucking Michael B. Jordan.
I heard about that.
But it wasn't like, so just to give you a little glimpse of the scene, they're making out. He's like, you have a little drool on you, and she's like drooling. I don't want to give the premise of the background of why. And then she's like, do you want some? And he lays back, opens his mouth wide, and she goes, yeah. And I was like, why not me?
What was his name?
Shamik Morat.
Yeah, Shamik
was. Oh my God. Why not me?
Bro. Holy crap, that guy should not be on the internet anymore.
Somebody better do a wellness check on him because he's been very
crashing out for
since.
sure.
Yeah,
people are just bullying him now for fun. He deserves it.
Don't be a weirdo. All right,
finish the Spider-Man and let us go.
Richard.
Never return.
Your turn.
What's it called? I don't have any music.
Okay.
Final words.
Yes.
Like, I'll just double down on what Steve said.
Live,
buy the
laugh,
ticket.
love.
Live your life while you can, because who the fuck knows where we're going, honestly. That being said, also be careful. Just what's it called? I don't know. Look out for yourself and for others. And yeah, I don't know. Be a little freaky. Sometimes it's funny, but just don't be a creep.
In Coachella.
Yes, good. Coachella, it has a really big cruising scene.
It's a bathroom. It's a whole bathroom section.
Yep.
Isn't that like every festival?
Not every festival, but Coachella has a real big, like, just people do nasty shit in Coachella.
I'm horny, bro.
They close the bathrooms because
desert in a fucking porta potty.
Hey,
bro,
man.
they had to close. I found the condom in one of the porta potties, a used condom. I was like, there's caca everywhere.
Hey man, people when they're on some shit, they're some
horny.
shit. They're on some shit. So
yeah, they closed one of the bathrooms last year apparently because people were waffle stomping in it.
Gross. Gross. Awesome.
I hate the world sometimes. Richard? You know what? Deport them.
Deport the perverts.
All right. That's
Richard,
it. That's
anything?
it. No, cool. That's it.
Sick. Thank you for that colorful
Hey,
moment.
It's your world.
You're just living in it.
Yep.
It's almost June. Pride Month. Magical time.
We're back to that. Listen, I thought that ended already.
No, the world's rotating.
We'll
dude,
see. We'll see with my president.
Oh my god! Shut up.
I'll give you guys fines.
Hi, my name's Lee, your resident gay boy. For music,
you can find like 3 more down the street.
Okay,
of wherever you are, guaranteed.
Sure, yeah, it's true. For music, one song that I actually got from my trip. I heard it just I think on like a TikTok or something, but it's "Oh My God" by Zorro. I don't think I know how to. I don't need to spell Zorro for you guys because people should know.
Why? Because we're brown?
No, Zorro. What the fuck? I assume Zorro was white, but I guess he isn't because he's like Italian or Spanish or something.
Oh my god, Lee!
I thought he was Mexican.
Seeing Lisa was a fucking blast.
Oh, nice, very cool.
I didn't get to see X3 though. That was sad.
That's fine. I saw their
I was
performance.
so tired, dude. They were on the whole other side of it, and I was like, I'm starting to burn out. I was like, I don't want to walk over there. My patitas hurt.
Did you see Gaga?
I did.
Okay, I'm very proud of you. Thank God. I was gonna say you were with a bunch of queer people. There's no shot you didn't go to Gaga.
Like I was like,
we all
Gaga's
split in different things, but we all met at Gaga.
Gaga's one of those artists you just go see no matter who you are.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's
she was fun.
That is one of the greats. Let's be honest.
We're gonna go watch her.
Amazing artist.
She's touring out here, so we're probably gonna go watch her.
Cool. So yeah, music wise, "Oh My God" by Zorro, and then the other song,
that's a good song.
I might have recommended this one. It's "How Could You" by this is all one word. "Lily, Is That You?" "Lily, Is That You" is one word, but how could you is the song name. I might have recommended it already. It's been on my playlist for a while, but I have a record also, or a habit of just keeping songs to myself that I think are a little too gay or whatever, a little too Lee poppy. So, but I don't know, maybe I have it or maybe I haven't, but this one's cool. I like it. Both songs are kind of like the same kind of vibes for me. Kind of wanting to go into summer with this kind of vibe, just some weird little like popping around. Finally done with some financial what's the word I'm looking for? Burdens.
Crisis.
Issues that were affecting my wallet for some time. We are finally done with that bullshit. Thank God. So should finally have a fun summer for once in the past 2 years. So I'm excited for that part. So that is it for music.
The vocals were giving, I crashed my car into bread.
I
don't care.
Yep. And I loved that song when it came out, so it checks out. As for final regards, have fun, be wild, be stupid, but don't make choices that are going to affect other people in a negative way. That's the important part. Be responsible. That's the second part. Also, check your shit, carry Narcan. It's very important if you're going to those kind of settings. I'm not asking everyone to go buy some because Narcan isn't easily accessible sometimes, but there are ways to get some. If you go to like medical center, health center, stuff like that, you could just plead your case and let them know you're going to the space. If there's any like, you know, way you can acquire some, they might give you tips, might even, I don't think they can hand some out, but there are ways for you to acquire some, and you're going to go to those spaces. So be aware of what you're going to do, where you're at.
Especially in those places, like you're saying, because doctor-patient confidentiality type shit. They're not there to arrest you if you just tell them that you're gonna do something. All they care about is whether you're gonna fucking
safe.
Yeah, you're gonna die or not.
Safe or not. Exactly.
So, they don't want to be held liable.
Yeah, no. So just be smart, be responsible, and if you are gonna do some shit that might be questionable, prepare yourself properly. There's ways to go about doing shit.
Make sure you know where the med tents are, because I'm pretty sure they keep some on them too. But don't rely on it. But don't rely on it.
Oh yeah, dude. My last recommendation is going to be watch The Pit. I think I recommended it when I was first watching it. Watch The Pit on Max. It is so good. No, the medical show.
The show.
It's just
you said it before.
Yeah, I think so. It's finally over, so I've watched it. Man, there's a couple episodes where it involves like a music festival, and it's such a wild fucking time. But yeah, you really get to like, it's hailed as one of the most accurate medical shows on TV. So watching that and having that in mind with a bunch of the praising that it's getting, it's good. It's really, really good time. So if you can get your hands on like a trial for Max, I totally recommend it. That shit is awesome. It's a great show. And yeah, final regards, recommendations. I think that's it.
Is there a game going on or something?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. You hear my dad?
Your dad for a second.
Yeah, it's something. There's something going on.
The Lakers are playing right now.
I don't know if he's really into the Lakers like that, but he would, if there's something else to watch, he would put it on.
The semis right now, that's why.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for chilling with us. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also share this with people that you know that might be down with this vibe. These people, i.e. us.
Even if it's just to listen to one of us.
Even if you think one of us is the vibe, you know, go for it.
One of us is their bias.
Yeah. Oh my God. Bias. We should do little
photo cards.
Photo cards. Boom. We'll do a K-pop song. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, weekend, or evening, and or life. If this is the last episode, leave a comment too. Let us know if you're going to be going to any festivals this summer. We're heading into festival season, so let us know what you're doing, where you're going to go. Some of us are too old to keep doing it, but that doesn't mean you can't. So let us know in the comment section down below.
I don't think age matters. You just experience it differently. That's it.
We're so close to sending out. I had to pee.
Those were 3 words. There weren't 3 words, but still, you made this bit longer. Go ahead.
God damn it. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Love, choo. Oh, the baby. Choo, choo. Choo, choo, choo.
Did sleep?
Oh, because he ate his weight in food.
Actually.
That's why. Hardworking man. All right. Bye, guys.